Bulgaria is situated in Europe, at the Black Sea and on the Danube River. This geographical location represents the crossroads between Europe, Asia and Africa. The country is a transport crossroad and transit territory between Western Europe, the Middle East and the Mediterranean. A member of the European Union since 2007, the country has one of the fastest growing economies in southeastern Europe and has established itself as a promising investment destination. Macroeconomic stability, the lowest corporate taxes in Europe, access to European Union funding from structural funds, low production costs, and the availability of skilled labor are attracting many international companies in various business sectors to come here to Bulgaria, setting up warehouses, industrial plants, and representative offices. The state has a firm commitment to creating the environment for foreign investors to be able to move in and set up quickly. And they're doing this by creating industrial zones and supporting private investment in these zones. The idea is to attract investments which are export orientated and that have high added value. Currently, there are about 14 functioning zones with active local and foreign investors, 21 zones with near complete infrastructure and which are ready for investment, and there are about 27 zones in preparation. They are turning into new areas for economic growth.
Национална компания Индустриални зони е създадена от българското правителство, за да може да бъде подобрен инвестиционният климат в страната. Компанията работи общо по 8 проекта, които са разположени в важни стратегически локации. Целите, които си поставяме, е да можем да посрещнем инвестиционния интерес на компаниите и да изградим необходимата инфраструктура. Пътните връзки, водопровод, канализация, газоснабдяване, електрозахранване и не на последно място оптичната свързаност на тези територии. В Русе, Видин и Свиленград са разположени трите зони, които имат статут на свободна зона. Предимството, което те предлагат, е местоположението непосредствено до границата на България с Румъния, с Гърция и Турция.
Rusa is a major port city on the banks of the Danube River, and it's the fifth largest city in the country. It's an important economic and cultural center in northern Bulgaria, with a population of more than 150,000. The river links the city with the 10 countries of the Danube and through canal connections in Western and Central Europe. Rus is a major transportation hub for Bulgaria and a major transit point for exports and imports from Romania, Ukraine and Russia as well. This city is an important administrative center with highly developed facilities for education, industry and commerce, medicine, culture and tourism. It's well supplied with graduates from the University of Rusa, and more than a third of the local workforce have vocational training for industrial occupations. The region has a long tradition in rolling out services for transportation, the loading and unloading of goods. It offers good incentives to encourage and attract investment, tax breaks, subsidies, provision of land and facilitation of access.
Свободна зона Русе е най-голямата свободна зона в България. Тя има изградена инфраструктура и на нейна територия работят повече от 50 компании от фармацевтичната индустрия, машиностроене, транспорт и логистика. По същество тя представлява и един интермодален терминал, защото тук се срещат трите вида транспорт – шосеен, железопътен и речен.
It's from here that the road begins to the markets of the Mediterranean and of Asia Minor too. For more than 20 years, the authorities have been working really hard on supporting the business environment because they are determined to show that Rusa is a very good place to invest. There are major companies that have come here to the industrial and the logistics parks, taking advantage of the modern, developed urban infrastructure that Rusa has to offer. This is Rusa Industrial Park, developed by the municipality of Rusa in the northeastern part of the city. It's attracted a number of firms. France's Montupet, the manufacturer of aluminium car parts. Keros of Spain, manufacturer of ceramic products. And Italy's MBM Metalworks. There's also a logistics park here as well. French group Montupet started work here in September 2008. About 100 million euro has been invested in this plant. The company has a Class A investment certificate, and the Bulgarian state has put in infrastructural support to the tune of 8.6 million leva, electrification, roads, pipelines. From here, plant work goes out all over the world to the leading car brands.
There was a couple of reasons for Montupet to come in Bulgaria. The first reason was customer demand. Rusa is well located compared to our customer. All automotive manufacturers, Ford, Peugeot, Audi, Volvo. The second reason is that there was available land and also a good relation between the municipality of Rusa and the company. We got support in many forms. First, we got the land for a good price. Then we got also all the infrastructure, and also we get support from the administration. Last year we invested another 10,000 square meters to increase the production capacity of Rusa plant.
After the initial investment, a further 30 million euro is being put into expanding the plant by 10,000 square meters, the administrative center as well. Once the equipment's in place and the production space is fully running, it will mean that here 2 million car parts will be produced annually. That will make Montupet Bulgaria the largest such enterprise in the group.
Montupet future in Bulgaria, the first step will be to complete this plant with another 20 million euro investment to achieve over 100 million investment here in Rusa.
Keros is a family company. We have two plants, one in Spain, 50 kilometers north of Valencia by the Mediterranean coast, and this one here in Rusa, Bulgaria, by the Danube. Our productivity here is better than in Spain, and I would say that better than most of the Italian factories for the simple fact that it's a very new company, it's only 4 years old. Our main reason to be here is location, second reason is location as well, and third location too. Rusa offered very big opportunities. This industrial zone has all the facilities we need. They promised and they kept the promise. We have substations, gas, and very especially the Danube is very important for our raw materials that come in barges through the river. That's why our location here. Close to Varna port, on the other hand, close to Rusa port. So in the next 2 years, we'll be enlarging production and investing more here.
Nearby the Wieden-Calafat ferryboat terminal and the Port of Wieden is the Wieden Free Trade Zone. It's situated at two borders, the land border with Serbia and across the Danube, Romania. There's increasing interest among logistics and engineering companies in carrying out projects here, taking advantage of the opportunity created by the new Danube Bridge 2. This bridge, the longest across the Danube, has created permanent road and rail links with Pan-European Transport Corridor 4 and more closely integrated the transport networks of Europe and Bulgaria.
Свободна зона Свиленград е разположена на 2 км от българо-гръцката граница и на 10 км от българо-турската граница. Има непосредствена железопътна връзка с националната мрежа. Предлагат се закрити и открити складови площи на потенциалните инвеститори.
The industrial zones projects are very important for the country's strategy for attracting investments. Government agencies, municipalities and private contractors are working in cooperation and in public-private partnerships in sharing the risk and the opportunity of creating and developing the zones. The Rakovsky Industrial Zone is a very good example of how this kind of cooperation between the private sector with the support of local authorities can bear very good fruit. On the one hand, the private sector sees the opportunity in building and developing the industrial zones. On the other, for the local authorities, the development of those industrial zones bears its own fruit. The chance for infrastructure, employment, money for the municipal budget. The project is a private initiative with the support of local authorities, the Invest Bulgaria agency, the German-Bulgarian Chamber of Commerce, all to offer incentives bringing people here to Bulgaria's second largest city, Plovdiv. Plovdiv is one of the oldest cities in Europe, older even than Athens, Rome and Constantinople. It's situated on the banks of the Maritsa River. This city has a wonderful cultural and historical legacy, and the old town is simply stunning. Plovdiv is one of the major economic centers of this country. There are more than 24,000 companies working in this region. The Rakovsky Industrial Zone. UK car parts manufacturing company William Hughes is a family business that goes back about 200 years. It was the first investor to come here to the zone, and in that time it's brought a bit of British culture, with the workers learning to speak a bit of English.
Many of our customers had moved to Eastern Europe, the Czech Republic, Poland for example. We could see that had already happened and needed to go that step further. Bulgaria and Romania were the options we looked at, and quite frankly we just liked Bulgaria better. Interestingly, we started in Bulgaria with very green people. Our machinery and equipment is quite unique, and we stubbornly tried to employ people from the local villages, and what we've seen is people willing to learn a new job and a new profession, and it has to be said they've got very good at it. We've even had the opportunity now in recent years to ship some of the knowledge we've developed in Bulgaria back to our UK factories. Much of the land has already been taken. After the first investor to come to the zone,
UK car parts manufacturing firm William Hughes, others followed. Bulgaria's Intercitrus, Austria's Lunatune. Big investors, ABB Group, Kaufland, Exetic. ABB Automation is a greenfield investment in Bulgaria to a value of more than $20 million. And it's the third such production facility in this country by ABB. The ABB group of companies operates in more than 100 countries, has more than 145,000 employees, and it's a leader in the technology for the production of power and automation equipment.
Why Rakowski? I personally was involved to decide this place here in Rakowski. It was a ready-made industrial area, so there was no need to do anything, and we could start immediately with our project. And that's why in 1 year from the decision till the readiness of the factory, we made this factory here in Rakowski, and this was really a tremendous short time. And this was only possible because we get good support of the local authorities, of the local companies, so everybody was focused on to do it and not to make problems. What we found here, we found really dedicated people, and that's what makes a company really successful, the people. And these people we found here in Rakowski, we bring it from the surrounding areas, and we feel they are motivated, and this is another key of success for this factory.
The company is investing about $23 million in this new second plant. That's a greenfield investment for Bulgaria. The second plant is being built for the higher production of ABB power and automation equipment to meet the future demand in the European market.
And the result of this company then finally brought the group to the decision to extend it, and that's why we are here now in a new factory, and also here we do it in a tremendous short time, and you will see it's wonderful, and everybody is happy, and hopefully we can also in 2 years say we make a third factory here.
Kaufland chose this location here because it's very close to the highway in the central of Bulgaria, and that's very important infrastructure for us because we work with the trucks. And of course we have here a huge area with also possible employees near Plovdiv.
In the logistics center, packaged goods that have a long shelf life are stored. There are special cold storage rooms for fruit and vegetables and other goods. From here, Kaufland stores all over Bulgaria are supplied. The industrial zone has changed the lives of people and the appearance of nearby villages. Radinovo is on its way to becoming an industrial town. The centre's had a makeover with new landscaping, and people have jobs.
Сиенит пое риска, заедно с много от чуждите инвеститори, които инвестираха в зоната, построявайки сградите, в които те започнаха своя бизнес. Много ярък и силен пример е инвестицията на Дзовеле, една водеща в областта на битовата химия фирма, която, ползвайки сградите на Сиенит, увеличи инвестицията си неколкократно. най-сериозната причина, за да сме спокойни, че пътят на развитие на зоната и на инвестиране в България е правилен, са поредните инвестиции, които направиха ABB с втория си завод в зоната, трикратното и в момента 4-кратно разширение на Уилям Хюс, готовия проект за нова инвестиция на Ексетик. Всичко това ни дава увереността, че Сиенит Холдинг е на правилния път за развитие на индустриалното строителство в България. Важните неща за една инвестиция – качество, срокове, сигурност. В България и в индустриална зона Раковски един средно голям инвеститор може да получи своето предприятие от 10 000 квадратни метра с 300 работни места в рамките на 6 месеца от Сиенит Холдинг.
The Maritza Industrial and Commercial Zone also has Sienet Holding as an investor. Near the Trachea motorway, just 6 kilometers from Plovdiv, the first investor in the zone was Agri Bulgaria. It was followed here by Liebherr Hausgerate, Schneider Electric, Sokotab. There have been many cases with European companies, particularly German ones. A large one comes and other ones follow. That was the case with Libya. First to Getcha and afterwards a little cluster followed. It could be that companies from elsewhere in Europe don't trust the local ones, the local authorities. They do trust the judgment of their compatriots.
За избора на местоположението на този завод тук през 2000-та година бяха взети под внимание няколко компонента. На първо място наличието на високо квалифицирани кадри с техническо образование, наличието на доставчици за бъдещото производство, конкурентното заплащане на работната ръка и възможността от тук да се завладеят пазарите на Източна Европа. От 2000-та година до сега производството ни се увеличи на 750 000 пореда годишно. В завода работят 1550 човека. Нашият завод е най-модерният завод на марката Липхер за хладилна техника и смятаме не само да продължаваме да произвеждаме, но и да се разширяваме, като за целта бяха закупени допълнителни парцели, върху които започва строителството на голям логистичен център. От 2000-та година до ден днешен Липхер е инвестирал в България над 100 милиона евро. Тази инвестиция е рентабилна и ние продължаваме да инвестираме и ще инвестираме и за бъдеще и Липхер ще развива своята дейност в България и за напред.
Schneider Electric е глобалният специалист в енергийния мениджмънт. Ние присъстваме на 5 континента, в над 100 страни и имаме над 150 000 служители в цял свят. Причините за избора на индустриална зона Марица село Радиново са няколко. Първо, инфраструктурно локацията е много подходяща и логистично, тъй като това е глобален завод на Schneider Electric и ние доставяме от него за целия свят. Друга причина е квалифицираната работна ръка. Schneider Electric има дългосрочни перспективи, дългосрочен план за България. Отскоро от нашата страна се осъществява управлението на още 3 страни. То е централизирано в България. Също така, наскоро фабриката беше разширена с почти 50% и стана една от най-големите фабрики за производство на този тип продукти в Европа.
Намираме се на територията на промишлено-търговска зона Куклин, която тепърва се усвоява от инвеститорите. Това е една територия от около 1000 декара, която се намира на артерията Пловдив-Смолян, а в перспектива това е най-прекия път към Егейско море. Само на километър от най-голямата писта за товарни и пътнически превози аерогара Пловдив. До нея минава ЖП линия, магистрален газопровод. В тази зона, освен локацията, има концентрация на високоинтелигентни, квалифицирани оператори на машини и съоръжения, на технологични процеси, на автоматизация на процесите. Има изключително голям потенциал от висши кадри, както по инженерни специалности, така и по технологичните специалности. Първите инвеститори са завод за горещо подцинковане, българска фирма, турската фирма Акташ, която строи компенсатори за тежкотоварници тирови.
Техноактаж е инвестиция, която е предназначена да обслужва изцяло и само европейските клиенти на холдинга. Официалното откриване на завода е направено през май месец 2008 година. Оттам до ден днешен Техноактаж има ръст, увеличение на производството и съответно на продажбите си почти 5 пъти. Самото местоположение на град Пловдив, община Куклен и на тази индустриална зона обезпечава бързото обслужване на нашите клиенти, било те от Източна Европа, било те от Западна Европа или от Северна Европа. В момента сме на етап разширение на производствените мощности. До 2 месеца холдингът ще увеличи производственият си капацитет с почти 30%. За 5 години производство в този завод нашите хора станаха толкова добри, че днес те обучават кадри на холдинга по целия свят.
German firm Meckelit built its plastic production plant here on 2.4 hectares in just 6 months. About 7 million euro was invested in the purchase of the land, construction and equipment for this modern enterprise.
Комбината за цветни метали е основният индустриален обект в промишлено-търговска зона Куклен. Този комбинат се намира в активна инвестиционна промяна. В момента се инвестират над 100 милиона евро. Високо се вижда новата инвестиция за новия завод, който от 360 декара ще извърши същата работа върху 36 декара, с което се променя облика на металургията за производство на цветни метали. И това е металургията на 21 век.
Very soon, the two investors in the zone, CNET and the non-ferrous metal plant, will be building 2 multifunctional halls of 3,900 square meters. On the roof, there will be a photovoltaic system to generate electricity, and these spaces will be available for lease and also for sale. In the area, land varies in size from about 0.6 to about 20 hectares. But if an investor would like to have a larger piece of land, no problem, that will be available.
Ако в началото ние им предлагахме само един терен, сега вече ние предлагаме на чуждия инвеститор пакет от възможности близо до автомагистрала Пловдив, върху площ от 2500 декара, ние създаваме интелигентния град и го създаваме с нашите партньори от Израел, с нашите партньори от Италия, от България.
София Божурище е един от приоритетните наши проекти. На тази територия ще бъде изградена икономическа зона от съвременен тип, само на 15 км от центъра на столицата и на 23 км от летище София. Имаме ангажимент да изградим инфраструктурата до всеки проект преди или по време на неговото изграждане. Зоната ще е една от най-модерните на Балканите, а условията впечатляващи.
The state offers major investment incentives, and infrastructure is being developed in every way. And there's more: the geographical location, the qualifications of the workforce, legal protection for the interests of investors. Bulgaria's 10% corporate and individual flat income tax rates are the lowest in the EU. The experts at the Invest Bulgaria agency provide detailed information, ensure cooperation from state and municipal authorities, create contacts with local organizations, all free of charge. Bulgaria is the country to invest in, wisely and right now. German firm Beer Heller Thermocontrol, BHTC, was the first to invest here in the Sofia Bujuriste economic zone. And it's here on these 7 acres that the company will build a manufacturing plant and research and development center for the production of maintenance and management equipment for air conditioning services for cars and trucks. An investment of 42 million leva, and that will create 350 jobs. The company has a Class A investor certificate from the Ministry of Economy. That means important incentives, the right to buy land without auction, administrative services that are swift and individual. They're here already, one step ahead. How about you?